Okay, be that as it may, let's follow the logic here with the section here. If the Google game is over and he's talking a bit more about it, the fact that keywords are expensive, and he's leading up to this point here. Uh, Listen and listen good. All right. There is too much competition in Google. It is simply not possible for the small internet marketer to generate an easy profit or any other type of income for that matter. And that's a fair point. And here's a bigger subhead, and he gets more specific. Then one day just hit us, why am I fighting with 1,000 others like me for the same insanely expensive keywords and traffic? And that's a good point, and it gets people can identify it. Certainly people that have been using Google AdWords and have been seeing the price for keywords just shoot up. So he's really getting you into the problem right here. Okay, at this point he's doing a transition to the solution, the old problem solution method, and he's saying here that's when we stop following the gurus and the massive guru wannabes, and came to this point. The answer was obvious, and to be honest, we felt ashamed for not noticing the amazing opportunity earlier for following the, well, he's got to get the spelling correct here, following the herd when Yahoo is a huge unexploited mine of gold with no competition, just an extremely profitable untapped playground. Okay, he's introducing the solution, and we expect to find out more about it at this point. So, and right here he's doing another subtle but probably necessary transition at that point. He's not just talking about Yahoo and the potential for Yahoo search. Right about here, he's talking about it being that they developed their own Yahoo system. So that's good. So we're getting the idea that it's not just Yahoo, but it's a system that they developed, and they're talking about they discovered a secret glitch that no one knows about or has access to. So profitable, but at the same time so simple. And then he comes to, you'd have to be the world's biggest fool not to make massive profits using the secret Yahoo glitch. All right, we can argue about whether the language gets to be a little bit of a turnoff for what could be part of his audience. I understand the idea of developing a personality and maybe even kind of an angry personality, and that can work, but you still can do it, I think, in a more sophisticated way. But okay, going on, he's talking a little bit about this glitch and the fact that you can make money whether you're working a full-time job or tried other money-making products. Okay, a bit more, and then he gets to, here's the deal. And now he's going backwards into, there is no disputing that affiliate marketing is by far the fastest and easiest way to make hordes of money, and the reasons are obvious. He's again beating this horse about affiliate marketing, and that's not the issue at this point. Probably even the audience that he's talking to already knows that, but even if that weren't the case, at this point he should be expanding and talking about the Yahoo marketing and the Yahoo glitch, as opposed to taking the reader off in another direction and not only possibly even confusing the reader, but losing the momentum, losing the flow, and that can be deadly in a sales letter. All right, and he continues in this direction, going a little further down here. 4 big reasons why Google is dead for affiliates. Okay, so let's even just follow what he's doing here, but he's taking the reader in kind of a forward backwards, forwards, backwards directions. So he's losing the flow, but let's go with it. So his first big point about why Google is dead for affiliates is total saturation. And he starts talking about people assuming that Google is the best and only source. And then he goes, but what about the hundreds of millions of internet users who are using the other search engines? And he's kind of defeating his point, or I'm not sure what his point is. If he's saying Google is dead and then he talks about total saturation, the implication is that there is total saturation in Google of some sort. But he's saying right here there are hundreds of millions on other search engines. So it's not clear. His point is not clear about total saturation. And that's a problem because that's his first big point. And if your first big point in this argument is unclear, again, that's trouble. Number two, Google hates affiliate marketers. Now that's a good provocative point. I would certainly have put that ahead of the previous point, which was ambiguous. Google hates affiliate marketers. Well, tell me more. What do you mean? And he goes on to explain it. So that's a good one, and that should have been first, or even just eliminate the first one. Google will never let you win. Okay, another good provocative point, as long as you can back it up. And he kind of backs it up to a certain extent with choking you with rules. And one of the big ones, of course, is the Google slap. So he's making provocative points in provocative language, and that's good.